Well, I hope you followed all that okay. There's a lot of really neat things you can do with Wonderful Tonight. Hopefully you can sing it. And I do want to talk a little bit about something I did in the very beginning, which was I picked out a little bit of the chords and added a little bit of the melody, picking out the lead. And the way I did that was I played 4/8 notes of the first G chord, 1 and 2 and, then I played just the 3-note lead. But instead of playing the last note at the 10th fret, I dropped down to the 5th fret of the first string, and then I hit the F sharp in the bass with my first finger to give the illusion of the D chord in there. So what we heard was this. Now we hear the D chord. I let that ring for a second. I didn't even worry about playing any more notes on the D chord. Did the same little bend, and instead of coming to the 9th fret of the G string, hit an open E, followed by a C in the bass to imply the C chord, and then started the run again, went to a 3-string version of a D chord here. Now this is played with my first finger on the 5th fret of the first string, my 2nd and 3rd fingers at the 7th fret of the 2nd and 3rd strings. And just rolling the whole chord, or playing it, you could strum it, it doesn't matter, so that we hear the D chord and the A in the melody, and then working the way up the neck, adding the B with my 4th finger, the C with my 4th finger, and then coming all the way up to an E at the 12th fret, and landing on a G chord at the 10th fret. Now this G chord is done in the shape of an A, and as I've seen, if you've seen some of my other lessons, playing the A shape of a bar chord is very difficult. There are 2 ways of playing it. You either do it with your 3rd finger hyperextended, flattened out across the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, which is what I did. The accuracy of this chord is very, anyway, it's really hard. Or you do it with all 3 fingers in a row, which for fingers my size, squeezing those 3 fingers into, especially all into the 12th fret, is very difficult. I can do it, but it's not as comfortable because I spent many, many years working on perfecting the double bar version of the A chord. And it's really worth your time to work on that. That takes this song way out of the beginner level that I wanted to keep it at. But that's something, just a little more advanced tip that you could work on, is really learn to do that. You may have noticed I used that chord when I was giving a quick example way back at the top. Which was D and C chords happening in Eric Clapton's version of Cocaine. So, anyway, Wonderful Tonight. I hope you enjoyed the play-alongs and all the other little things. Some of the biggest tips I can tell you are, this is designed to work on arpeggios and making sure your hand never changes its motion of down, up, down, up. We've learned that, hopefully, in some of the strumming songs, especially the easier strumming songs, but actually all strumming songs I need that to happen in. But in this one, we're looking at it as it's a slower arpeggio, which makes it a great exercise and tune to be working on. So, hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun putting it together. Beautiful tune, and you could really learn a lot by perfecting all of the little nuances that happen in Wonderful Tonight.